Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. If my voice tone sounds a little bit different on this one, it's because I am filming in a room that is really echoey and I'm trying really hard to not exclaim and make it echo really badly. So it'll be hard to tell from the video, but I'm barely using my voice at all. And I realize that changes the tone of my voice a little bit. Nothing's wrong. I'm just trying to make the video quality not suck for this video. So today, as you probably noticed from the title, I'm going to be talking about the LYMIA brand Small Trifecta. Specifically today, kind of adding on from a couple weeks ago where I did a packing video of the LYMIA brand Trifecta, packed as a Bible study / church going bag. I thought today I would show you the Get to Work portfolio packed for church or for Bible study, because I absolutely love this setup. People have been raving over this portfolio, which makes me feel really proud. And I realize I haven't shown it as much on this channel as I have other things that are a part of my brand. So in keeping with that theme of kind of church related stuff, now that everyone is finally able to start getting back into those activities, I thought I'd share that with you today. This is the 11-inch portfolio. That means that this is made for any tablet, iPad, or other device that is 11 inches or smaller. You'll see that the one that I have in here is the 10.2 iPad, which is, as the name suggests, 10.2 inches, and you're gonna see how it fits in here without a cover on it. And this is just packed up as a church bag. I've left the tag on here just because I love our little tag. It makes me so happy. So LYMIA brand, if you don't already know, is my brand. That means that you're not going to see unbiased reviews here of LYMIA brand. I'm usually the first to point out areas where my products can be improved and how I plan on improving them, but just know that all of my reviews are honest because I love my own products, but I do encourage you to watch other reviews online as well, because I love my products so very much. So you're not going to hear much criticism about these things coming from me, and I think you need to know that up front. The LYMIA brand Get to Work portfolio is full grain leather through and through, so the outside and the inside. It is the exact same quality leather as we use on our diaper bags and all of our accessories. And when making the decision as to whether we wanted to use the full grain leather all the way through or just on the outside, I felt that it was best to do the full leather all the way through because there are parts on the inside of this bag that move around a little bit. And I wanted to make sure that as you use this bag over time, it did not start losing its quality. And unfortunately, top grain leather or the less high quality leather will start to crack and peel, especially on bendy parts that are moving a lot. So we decided to go full leather all the way through. In its current form, the portfolio does come with our LYMIA brand zipper pulls. However, I believe in the future we're going to be moving towards just the leather pulls like what we have on our original accessories. Our customers have said that they kind of liked those a little better. These jingle, as you can see, there's two over here on this side, and I personally love the jingle, and we do have other, many customers who also love the jingle, but I do believe that for this in the future we're going to move forward with these zipper pulls that are leather. So if you love the metal zipper pulls and you want to get your hands on one of these, I suggest doing it soon, because once these are gone, we may not be going back to these zipper pulls. As you can see here, there is an external zipper pocket right here on the front. This is really great for tossing pens or papers or things like that that you want to be getting to quickly. I also think if you were using this while going through an airport, this would be a great place for your passport, or if you have printed tickets, just to put them down in there. But right now I have that empty, mainly because I have the inside of the bag packed up so full that there really wasn't a whole lot of space left for that external pocket. So let's hop right in here. Okay, so this is the portfolio opened up. One of the first things I want to show you is that it does come with a leather flap that goes here to cover your device that you've got inside. This is the color On Point, so it comes with this really pretty pistachio lining. And this is right here, this was my main concern for why I wanted to use full grain leather, because I really feared that this little flap here where it bends so much would eventually start to crack. But because this is full grain leather, that's not a concern, which is wonderful. Over here, I have the iPad 10.2 inch. This is an old model of the iPad, but I figure if you're someone who likes to kind of, whether your church does sermon notes or if you use the Bible YouVersion app on your iPad, or if you like taking notes on an iPad, you can have this here to use as you're listening to a sermon or Sunday school. Here we have a pen loop, and I've just got the Uli Luxe pen in black. This comes in a set of multicolored pens, and I love, love, love the gel ink inside of these. They have a 0.7 tip, which looks like this, and it just writes very, very nicely, very precise, and a really good, strong, bold line on that, which I love for note-taking. So that's just there in the pen loop. Here in the zipper pocket, I just have a few odds and ends. I have the Uli set of mini scented highlighters. I love these for Bible highlighting because they're pigmented enough that you can see what you have highlighted, but they do not bleed through on that thin Bible paper. And I love having multiple colors in case I'm wanting to color code the things that I'm highlighting. So I just have those tucked away in there. And then I also have bobby pins, and some of you might laugh about that, but if there's one thing that I can't stand, it's when I'm in church and trying to look up and down to take notes and then watch the sermon, and a piece of hair keeps falling in my face. So sometimes I just need to real quick pin that bad boy up. So I've got bobby pins in there. There was a lot more room in here for other stuff, but I'm a light packer for the most part, especially when going to church. So that's all that I had in there. This little elastic space here is meant to hold your headphones. But obviously if you're listening to a sermon, you're probably not going to be using headphones most of the time. So in here, I just have some lipstick. It's a great little slot to put that just for touch-ups and whatnot. Here in this side pocket, this is actually a spot for your iPhone, but I'm filming on my iPhone right now. In all likelihood, if I was using this as my setup for church, I probably would have my phone sitting in there, but I wanted to show you, since I knew I couldn't use my phone for this, how cool these fit in there. These are the Uli Ombre journals, and I've been using these, so these are written in, but these are just little lined notebooks. You buy a pack of 8, and you just get 8 really pretty brightly colored notebooks. And I think these are kind of great for note-taking while in church or Sunday school, and they fit really well in this little slot. Just a great place to keep those. So I had 2 of those in there. And then this is probably my favorite part. Over here in this back slip pocket is where I have my Bible. This is the Crossway ESV Bible. It's nice and slimline, it lays flat, and it fits in just about everything. This fits inside of the LYMIA brand trifecta, and I was really, really excited to see how nicely it fits down in there. And what's important to note is that it fits even with your iPad over here. There's just, you can see we put a lot of space into this slip pocket. So you could even still toss in, I have a leather-bound journal that I keep with me for writing down my prayers. I could fit that in there as well. Just lots of space to toss things that you might personally carry that I don't carry. It all fits really nicely in there. What I like about this, especially the 11-inch compared to the 12.9-inch Get to Work portfolio, which we also have, is this is nice and small. It's a little bit easier to carry around for when you're in church. Now, of course, if you have a bigger iPad, like I have the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, which is my main computer, that's not going to fit in here. You would need the 12.9-inch. But what I also kind of wanted to convey while I'm here is that we understood, or I understood when I designed this, that there would be people who don't have iPads who may still want to use this for note-taking for school, for Bible study, what have you. So I want to also point out that because these elastics are super flat, you can carry this without anything on this side, and it doesn't look really like much is missing. So if you wanted to just use this setup for carrying, even if you wanted to just put your Bible in the middle here, my Bible is not big enough to fit into the elastics here, but you could even keep your Bible on this side and do it that way, and then not have to bother with slipping it out like you would on this side. So if you don't have an iPad, or if you don't bother taking one of those to church with you, this same setup would still work really great, in my opinion. So that is all for today. I hope this video was helpful. We do have the 11-inch portfolio and the 12.9-inch available. In the 11-inch, I do know that we have On Point and Boss Up, which is our fuchsia hot pink best-selling color that we have at LYMIA brand, but I'm not sure at this time if we still have both sizes in stock. I will check that and correct it in the description box if we don't have both of those colors in the 12.9 inch. But I know for a fact we have both in the 11 inch. So that is it for today's video. Love ya, mean it always, mwah! And I'll see you in the next one.